Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Nitro Gaming. Today I'm going to show you guys how to build one of my favorite drift cars, and that is the Rx7 FD. Now, the problem with this car is that if you don't like FMDL spec cars, then you really ain't gonna like this one. This car that I have built is all FMDL. It's all legal for basically BFD, FDML. It's a drift car. But what I like about it is it's one of those cars that you can let it just drive itself. You can throw it into a corner and not worry about having to pull it back, because at any angle you can pull this car back. So usually I start from going right to left, so you can see that there's no engine swap in it. I can sell that one. And there's no aspiration. I still have the stock twin turbo. From here, I mean, I'll show you what I have for body kits. I mean, I bought that one, don't need that one anymore. It's all stock. I don't know why I left it stock except for the hood. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Let's see. I do have sport race compound. I like to have a little bit of grip when I slide. Upgraded a rear tire with. And yes, this is modded, but any rim will do. It doesn't really mess with it too much. Race clutch, race tranny, race drivetrain, and race differential. You got race brakes, because you need to stop. Race springs, because you need to get the thing lube. And you got something that will give you some stability. Front race anti-roll bars, rear anti-rolls, race chassis, because that's mandatory, and race weight reduction. Now this one it may be changeable, because like I said, you know, if you want more acceleration in your drift cars, then I would keep it at a sport. Because if you do realize in the stats, it does not really change it except for the weight, but it does make the acceleration go green, and then if you keep it straight, it goes positive with launch as well. But I like race. So race air filter, race fuel, race ignition, race exhaust, race rotors, race turbos, race intercooler, race oil and cooling, and race flywheel. Basically, this car is absolutely maxed. And I like that due to the fact that, you know, not many cars you can do that. So, here's the tune setup for it. 25 PSI front and rear. We got a final drive of 3.5 with a first gear of 2.89, second 1.99, third 1.51, fourth 1.20, fifth 1.0, and sixth 0.85. Now I like these three gears. I leave them stock normally. Especially with the FDs, because they're normal training. All it really needs is some more get up and go acceleration. Alignment, you got a negative 2.5 front and rear. Now this is where my drift cars get different from most people. Most people don't normally run front and rear toe. Sometimes they'll run rear, but I like to have them both. So a front of a positive 3.5 inch toe, and the rear it's a negative 3.0. I really didn't touch the caster. I'll have to come back and do that later. Any roll bars, didn't really touch them that much. Springs didn't touch them except for the lowering, drop that all the way down. Dampening, got an 8.3, 8.3, and a 6.3, 6.3. No aero on it, obviously. Braking is 25% for the back and 150% brake pressure. Differential, 85%. Now that's crucial because that allows it to lock up and get loose in certain parts that I like. 60% deceleration allows me to carry my rear end around when I need to. So I guess we'll give this thing a test drive down, let's see, we'll do it down stage B reverse, because I don't think I'm going to have time to do the entire new downhill, seeing as we're already about 4 minutes into this video. So, give you guys a little treat. If I screw up, I'm sorry. This is the first time I'm drifting of the day, probably the first time I've drifted in about 2 days. I'm one of those guys, if he doesn't drift for a while, I kind of just need his touch back, but I'll try and throw it in hard in this first corner. But, I will leave you guys to listen to this. Hope you guys enjoy. Holy cow, we're going back here. Wasn't there, but so good, I guess. Beer up and get good contact here. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Build. Sorry, Let's Build, it's more of a drift build. But if you guys would like this paint job, let me know. I might be able to gift it over to you. So just send me a message and let me know. Alright guys, thanks.